Good morning, everyone. It's Marilyn here, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves to create and share with you. So, as I'm waiting for you to come on, I am going to hop over here so you can see me and just adjust a couple things and make sure all is working in the right place. I don't see anybody with me, but I know I'm a few seconds early. There's a couple of you. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And I have a question for you today. That question is Christmas cards. I am in the process of counting how many I need, and so I can make sure I have enough. And I'm wondering if you do the same. How many do you send out, and do you mail them all? Do you prepare all the same card and then just, of course, send it to different people, or do you do a card specifically for that person you're sending it to? So hop on, let us know that, and I'll go through my usual thing, and then I'll show you how to make this gift card that you saw, gift card holder that you saw in the beginning here. So as always, I'll show you these. And we have a Zoom with Friends class, usually every Friday, not tomorrow because I have another commitment, but we'll be back again next week. Then I have 12 months of Christmas cards, the second Thursday of every month, and this has really helped me out with getting ready for my cards. I send out between family, friends, customers, associates, whatever, um, healthcare team, because we really appreciate them. I do send them to them. I send out about 200 cards every year, so I need a lot. So I thank Sharon again for suggesting that we do these 12 months of Christmas cards because it's really helped me. So monthly card class, third Thursday of the month. All of my classes are on Zoom, so you can join from anywhere. I do kits that I do send out in Canada because Stampin' Up! Rules only allows me to send them in Canada. So I do require registration 2 weeks prior to the class in order to be able to do that. So let me know if you're interested in any of those, or you can go here. All of the links to all of whether you want to join my team, whether you want to find me on YouTube, on Facebook, anywhere, you can find it here by clicking on this link. Or um, just reach out to me. I have a newsletter that goes out with all that information as well. So I'm going to turn off those now and go to the comments for a minute just in case. I see some people here with me. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to all my US family and friends. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a great weekend holiday. We had a little bit of snow here today, but I think it's going to go away. So it is the end of November. It's November 23rd. So we've got to expect that, right? So welcome everyone. My question today was about Christmas cards. Do you send them out? How many do you send? And are you ready? Do you have them there? So let me go as you're commenting there. Just want to mention also, I am streaming this to YouTube and Facebook. So if you see or hear a comment answered that you don't see, it's probably because it's from the other platform. And I will try to spotlight them, and so you know what I'm talking about, but I don't always catch that because I'm trying to show you this card. So um, this card, as you can see, is made with the Christmas, just a sec, I do have it, Christmas Classics stamp set, and that one is retiring. And I just wanted to show you my catalog again I have a list that you can access, but this is the set that I used for my 2 sample cards. And some of the items that are retiring from this catalog are discounted now, and right now the dies are discounted at 10%. So instead of $51, it would be $45.90. So you'd have to figure out um, if you need both, if you're better off to still buy the bundle or not, and if it's available. Again, only while supplies last. So be aware of that. I've heard from a couple customers who were very disappointed. They were going to buy it next month when had more of a budget, of course, and you do have to watch that. But the item was gone already when they got there. So let's carry on. I have a limited time today, so I'm going to maybe not dwell on quite so many um, off trails as I share this with you. This card I found on Stamp Ventures with Shauna. She's a demonstrator out of Saskatchewan. And it's very simple. And if you've got designer paper, and who doesn't have designer paper? Like I know most of you do, it's really quite easy to make. So the card opens this way, and you have a place for a gift card. And yes, I do sell gift certificates. Um, so this one is larger than your normal gift card, but it fits in there as well. There's a place to write on. It looks like I stamped it crooked. And it shows both sides of the designer paper. So I thought it fit the bill for just everything. So I made two different ones. You can make two at a time because it takes a 5.5 inch for our normal size for cards. And this one I did with I added the crystal effects. Crystal effects, that's not quite what it's called. Metallic enamel effects afterwards instead of the red berries because I'm dealing with blue and silver. Same idea. Use the same paper, obviously. But just wanted to mention those to you. We have two different sets. We have the red, white, and black, and then we have silver, copper, and gold. And a long time ago, when the first ones came out, Lillian suggested we do this, and it works wonderful. If you put them on the glue dots, let them dry, then you can peel it off, and you've got a sticky um, enamel embellishment. And I'm using a empty candy holder to keep mine in. So I will, Pam loves the inside paper. This is from the Berry Christmas paper. The one I'm going to show you now is from, I need my paper trimmer, so that's why it's kind of in the way. This one is from Joy of Christmas. So I've taken just a piece that is not directional. You notice on this one, because it's directional, I put the direction on the inside so I could get it the right direction. And that was a hint from Shauna. So there's lots of different papers that we can use for this type of thing. So first of all, you need to cut an inch off. I have scored it that way, so I've cut an inch off this way. So I have an 11-inch piece. So you need a piece that's 11 by 12. So I've got 11. I cut the inch off. Then I turned it and I scored it at 4 1/4, 8 1/2, and I think 10 1/2. Yes, 10 1/2. Then I'm going to cut it. So I've done the scoring for two cards. I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2. And that's basically all I need that for. Then you can decide whatever you want on the outside. I think for mine, I am going to put the green on the outside. So with my red, I've got my first score line, and I'm going to make sure they line up and use my bone folder. So glad to see all your comments. Question was, do you send out Christmas cards and how many? And do you mail them? Do you hand deliver them? What do you do? Just share with everyone. We love to hear what other people do. And are you ready with them? So by doing the 10 1/4, 10 1/2, jeepers, let me get that one straight. Yes, by doing 10 1/2, you end up with a bit of this color here. So when you open it, you've got that. If you do 10 1/4, you end up folding it right to the bottom, which I think I did on this one. So you can see you don't have the trim at the bottom there. So that's basically it. There's not a lot of things to do with it. You want to put this piece in first, your inside piece, and stamp on it. whatever you're going to stamp. I happen to have my Magical Meadow stamp set, and I thought I would put this on the inside, and I'm going to put Winter Wishes on the outside. And I've just pre-cut two of these from the Cornerstone set that has all the dies that are graduated. And good comment, Linda. Linda says she mails her Christmas cards, usually 30 to 40. They're all different depending on what I have in my stash. That's kind of what mine has become. What was the, okay, Betty over on YouTube wanted the scoring again. 4 1/4, 8 1/2, and 10 1/2 is what I used. So I ended up with this strip at the bottom, Betty. Okay. So I'm going to do my stamping. And before I glue anything, obviously, because I want it straight. And I'd use my grid paper on my foam mat. And then I am going to mount that on there for the front. And then for my inside piece, I'm going to use this just up at the top so they can certainly see it. And we do give gift cards. We're of that age where, or I guess should say our grandkids are of that age, where gift cards mean a lot to them, especially those that drive and need fuel and that kind of thing. And of course the fast food places and whatever. So great comments. I will go back and read them all. And like I say, I'm just a little bit, I have an appointment coming up quickly here. So I did want to still meet with you today, but I will, and I do want to do the draw at the end as always. I have done my draw for the card from last week. And you can see the colors match because, as always, on the back of the paper, designer paper, there is a list of what colors are in the paper and therefore what coordinates with it. So I'm going to glue this flap down, and then I am going to cut finger pull in here with a 2 3/8 punch. And I see comment mailed to the US early December 1st, mailed all my cards out. I have a girlfriend that when I get her card, I think, oh my gosh, I'm late. And I got her card yesterday. So that really started me thinking about getting cards done. So that is just so that you, if you do have a card that fits in there lower, not like the ones that I'm using, but, and then use just a little bit of glue along here. And I know Betty on here watching on YouTube had asked me a while ago if I had any unique, well, not unique, but different ideas for gift card holders, because she, like us, gives a lot of gift cards. And thought this one was quick and easy, Betty. I'm sure that you've got some designer paper that you can work with. And this will help you get all those projects done before that special day. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals here. And as always, comment. You will be in the draw for the cards at the end. I do mail out 5 cards after every Facebook Live, and those I can mail anywhere in the world. And then I'm just going to mount this here, and I'm trying to use my clothespins here to hold that. You could use a little bit of tear and tape. I don't know Yeah, I would think it would work fine, but I'm going to take those off for now so I can put this on. And I'm just going to put it on with my adhesive. Hello, Bonnie. Um, Good to see all of you. If I haven't said your name, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I didn't see it go by, and I will get to you later. You could add some embellishments. I did not, other than the dots on there. Just I may, and it just depends on what's in my stash, and of course, what else I can get. So that is the gift card holder. So as you can see, Karen's comment, quick and easy. Make some of the DSP some of us used to seem to have. Karen, just a note on there. I know you're in a sale coming up this weekend, so it's maybe a little late for that. But what Shauna, who I where I found this, said that this was one of her top sellers at her recent sale she was at. So keep that in mind if you've got more events you're going into. I don't know if anyone else on here has more, but I know that, like I say, Karen is in one this weekend, and I think Laura, I don't know if you're on here or you watch the replay, but um, you had some you were going to as well. So I'm just going to do this so you can see it. So you can see if you were to make another one, you could leave it with the red on the outside and the green on the inside. And it would be a totally different look. I don't know about putting this on it. I think I would still do this one in the green just for that. So, okay. If Karen, I think this comment's for you from Betty. Hoarding? What is that? We chat about these having so much DSP when we're in our Zoom call on the Fridays all the time. So I think that's where that's coming from, right, Betty? And Karen, do have a lot of gift card holders for sale, can always use more. Laura and I are in the same sale. So maybe we should chat first. Yes, I don't know if Laura's on here, and maybe it's a good idea if you do. So great to see all of you. I'm going to now switch over to do the draw. Whoops, as long as I can, I don't know why, but I always, um, okay, now I'll go over here, and there's 13 have commented. So 5 of those 13 will end up getting a card from me. And it's only, um, even though you've commented more than once, your name will only be in the draw once. And it, once it's drawn, it does not come up again. So I'm happy to share these cards. They won't be these gift card holders, but they will be something that I have in my baskets. I have lots of cards because I do swaps, I do card classes, make extras, that kind of thing. And I love sharing them. So please, please do keep in touch. If you don't want to use the card or use the card yourself, you can certainly pass it on to someone else because I just put a sticky in it. I don't sign them or anything. And I'm just happy to share with all of you. As always, thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. And let me know if there's anything, as Betty did in this case, she wanted some gift card holders. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to share with you. I love doing the research and figuring things out like that. So I will, Anne Marie. So great. Thank you all for joining me. And I will go back to this one and quickly read. I hope you bought a lotto ticket, Betty. Yes, great to see all of you. I will, like I say, I will be in touch and go back to all the comments eventually. Oh, and before I go, I do have to let you know who won last week's card. Just let me show you that here again. This one we did last week. If you didn't watch the video, you can go back and watch it. It's on YouTube and Facebook. Hello, Faye. Just happened to see your name pop up there. The winner for this one is Lynn W. And Lynn, if you're watching or when you do watch, I do not have your address. I looked at that because I was working on my Christmas card list this morning and I have everything in one place. I checked and I do not have your address. So please send it to me and I will get that card in the mail to you. Okay. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and we will see you next week, barring anything unforeseen. Take care now.